Okay, this is a demonstration of on-deck baseball using my electronic scoreboard. And to enter the site, you just click on the logo. And today's game will be between the visiting Hornets and the home team Drillers. So we'll click on lineup to get started here. And you click on the visiting team first, unless you want to do the home team first. Visiting team is the Hornets. And we'll click on position and the player to start loading the lineup, however you want to do it. I pretty much got them in order here, so I'll just try to go through and get them loaded up. And just click on position and player to create your batting order. Pitching today will be Johnny Robinson. Game 3 of the 3-game series. The Drillers have won the first 2. So I clicked on home team and then Drillers, and then the home team pitcher will be Hector Martinez. Go to batters and start loading this lineup. Okay, and when you want to change somebody, if you want to remove somebody, click on the red X and then hit your position and the player, and it'll insert them. I want Sergio to be the DH, so okay. When you're done, click OK. To start a game, click on the clock. And what you'll get here is their speed. 4 and 5s will be green. Reds are your 1 and 2 runners, and 3 ratings are yellow. And as their position, their arm, and their fielding rating. You get your batter-pitcher interaction roll here, and then for the back of the card for the results, and then an extra 2D a D10 roll here. Their basic pitching rating and basic batter rating here. He's a lefty and against a right-handed pitcher, and this is tracking fatigue. So as I increase or decrease his pitcher rating, I'll be able to track his fatigue here. And that'll be shown at the end here. And then I add innings pitched as well when I enter it into the statistics to track their rest. So I'll try to do like an inning here and then come back at the end and try to finish it off and show you how that works if we have time. So we have an 8, so it'll be off of Orlando Ross's card. Hector Martinez facing Orlando Ross. I'm going to look at the back of Orlando's card for an 8-7. And that is going to be a single. So it's a leadoff single. So I'll click here. You basically enter the results for each at-bat here, and it'll be tracked on the box score. So I clicked on single. You can see it entered a single for Orlando. And as runners are on base, they'll be advanced automatically. You can move them manually. If I was to click right here, it would move him to second base. And if I click it again, it'll move him to third. But they'll move automatically. To remove a runner, click right on top of it. And if I want to put him back on first, just click right here. And so they'll move automatically with walks. They'll move 1 base for a single, 2 bases for a double, and automatically score as well. Unless you need to manually score them, and you would just send them all the way home and it would put a run in. Next batter is Ivan, and obviously off the pitcher's card with a 4-6, and that is a pop out. So I track flyouts by clicking here, ground outs are here, for line outs and pop outs and other outs, just click here, and that'll put an X. A simple X. Otherwise, it'll put an F in there for flyouts and a G for ground outs. So obviously, this one will be off the pitcher's card. It's a 7-7, and it's a flyout. So I'll click right here for flyout. And we now have Johnny Rhodes up. 2 outs in the inning. And it looks like it'll be off the batter's card. 8-4. Off of John's card is a 8-4 is a walk. So he gets a 2-out walk, so I'll click on base on ball. I could also use keyboard shortcuts W for base on ball, G for ground out, F for fly out, O for out, K for strikeout, S for single, D for doubles, T for triple, H for home run, E for air, Z on the keyboard is the shortcut for this, but you can just click here. Bill Shelton, 2 outs. It's off of his card. It's a 1-4, and that's a strikeout. That ends the inning. Hornets get nothing. Now we have Johnny Robinson to face Raul Miranda. And it's off the pitcher's card. And it's a 1-9, and that's a flyout. Rico, and it's off. Rico pulls it up to a 6. So it's a 10-10 off of Rico's card. And just like that, and we have a 1-0 game, home run for Rico Morales on a 10-10. So there you go. I'll click here. See, it registers the run, gives him a home run, and the asterisks are RBIs. Okay? And these up here pretty much equate to the same thing here. You can pick a ballpark too if you want to play in certain ballparks. I kind of like the black in the background. But like if you wanted to be at Yankee Stadium, you can do that. That's a cool one. So, so for right now, we'll just keep it black. Okay, this brings up Mark Haggerty. He's had 2 home runs in 2 games in this series. It's off of his card with a 6-8. And that is a single. So I'll click here for single. And Martin Reed is up with a, that'll be off the pitcher's card, 10-5, and that is a walk. So the driller's success is continuing. This is off the batter's card, 5-3 for McPherson, and that is a ground out. So we have a ground out to the pitcher. And so the pitcher's defense rating is a 2. So we'll be using that to try to get the double play. He'll go to second base with the ball to try to get Martin Reed, who's at first. So we'll look at Martin Reed's card for double play with a rating of 2. I'm going to roll on the tabletop. It's a 1. The runner is safe at second. So now we'll try and see if we can get the batter, Bob McPherson. The shortstop now has the ball, and he is a 3. And a 1 roll, and he is safe as well. So I guess I will give him a single in this case. It may be a fielder's choice. I don't know. Yeah, he tried to get him. I'll just give him a single for right now. He tried to get the double play, and he didn't get either runner. Interesting. So it brings up Michael Nelson, and it's off of his card. It's a 1-1. That's a strikeout. Second out of the inning. And then off the pitcher card, a 1-9, and that is a flyout. So the Hornets get out of that with just 1 run. Hector Martinez to face Daniel Callaway. It's a 7, so it's coming off the batter's card with an 8-6. And that is a ground out. Bill O'Sheen is up. It's off the batter's card. Ooh, no. Hector has pulled it down to a 5, so it's off of his card. 10-2 is a ground out. Octavia with a 7, and that's a 8-5 off of his card, and that is a ground out. So you can see the box score is accumulating, and we are now at the top of the bottom of the second. Johnny Robinson to face Dave Schultz. And it's off the pitcher's card with a 4-7. And that is a flyout. Brings up Sergio, the number 9 hitter. And it's off of his card with an 8-9. And that seems favorable, and that is a double. So we'll give him a double and put Sergio on second base. And top of the order with an 8 will be off the batter's card, 1-5. That is a ground out. Let's see who it's to. It's to second base, so I'll advance the runner. So I'll give a ground out for Raul, and I'll advance the runner to third base. 2 outs in the inning. Rico gets an 8. Look at the back of his card with a 7-10. Sounds like an RBI to me, and it is. It's a double. So we'll just hit here, and it scores the run and gives him a double with an RBI. Ooh, look at that, a home run and a double. Mark Haggerty, let's see, he had a single his first time up. He's got the roll, and a 3-5 is a pop out. So we'll give it an out, and that's a third out of the inning. All right, Hornets find themselves down 2-0 after 2. Hector Martinez faces Jose Garcia. It's off of Jose's card, and it's an 8-9, and that is a single. And let's see, his speed is green. It's actually a 5, so I'm going to roll. If it's a 4-5-6, he'll attempt to steal, but he's not. That's my little rule on stealing. Orlando is up. It's off of, ooh, Hector pulls it over, so it's off Hector's card. 4-6 is a pop out. Ivan Castilla's up. It's off the back of his card with a 9-9, and that is a double with 1 out. And speed is faster, so we can try to advance him. Let me see where the double went. It's in left field. So for simplicity, we could try to advance him if we wanted to score, but we'll go ahead and with 1 out, we'll just go on to the next batter. And it's off of the pitcher's card with an 8-1, and that is a situation chart. So we'll use, I'll roll off the situation chart. To get a re-roll, I'll click here. It's a 6-3. So that is we'll be going off the first baseman's situation chart. And of course, it'll be the last one I come to. There we go. And here's the roll. We needed just 1, so I'll use this roll right here. 8. First baseman and second baseman collide after infield pop fly. If first baseman's defense rating plus roll is less than 5, and makes a spectacular catch. If ball is not caught, batter is credited with a single, and runners advance 1 base. First baseman suffers a lumbar disc herniation. Wow. Okay, so I'll have to resolve this, and so my time is about up for my recording time with this free app. I get 15 minutes. So basically, when the game's over, I'll hit Q on the keyboard, and that will finalize all the statistics by hitting Q on the keyboard, because it'll quit the game, and then I can export the data to a spreadsheet, and then it'll come out just as it reads here. It'll have the names, and it'll say hit, out, G for ground out, things like that, and it'll total all the pitchers' statistics for the game as well. And then I enter it into my statistics that I keep, and that would be something like this, tracking their fatigue based on the date and the fatigue number that I put in. It has an automatic calculation. So if they're green, they're good to pitch. And as I advance the dates, it will measure against what they have in their fatigue. So that's all the time I have for now, and maybe I'll make another recording later, but that's it for now.